Do you remember the Spider-Man of France from a few years ago? The man who became an overnight hero by scaling a building in Paris in 30 seconds to save a 4-year-old boy who was dangling from a balcony. Guess what happened to him after the fame? This is the untold story of Mamoudou Gassama. It was a day that captivated the world. Mamoudou Gassama, a 22-year-old undocumented migrant from Mali, fearlessly climbed 4 stories of a building to save a young boy. The video went viral, and Mamoudou became a global sensation. But who is Mamoudou Gassama? Born in Mali, he faced a challenging life from a young age. Driven by dreams of a better future, Mamoudou embarked on a perilous journey. His path was fraught with danger. He traveled to Europe via Burkina Faso, Niger, and Libya, where he was arrested and beaten. He crossed the Sahara Desert and the Mediterranean, obtained papers to stay legally in Italy, but later traveled to France in September 2017 to join his elder brother. It was on a fateful day in May 2018 in Paris that Mamoudou's life changed forever. A crowd gathered below as a young boy clung to a balcony in imminent danger of falling. Without hesitation, Mamoudou scaled the building with remarkable speed and agility, rescuing the child and earning the nickname Spider-Man of France. The child's father had apparently left the boy unattended to go shopping. The world watched in surprise. Following his death-defying feat, Mr. Gassama was invited to meet Emmanuel Macron, the French president, who made the migrant an honorary citizen of the country, awarded him a medal for bravery, and offered him a job with the Paris Fire Brigade. Gassama was made a French citizen in September 2018. It was a moment of triumph for Mamoudou and a beacon of hope for migrants worldwide. On June 24, 2018, Gassama received the BT Humanitarian Award in Los Angeles. He was lauded by Anne Hidalgo, the Paris mayor, who nicknamed him the Spider-Man of the 18th, in reference to the district where the drama unfolded. The French government, however, was accused of double standards over its embrace of Mr. Gassama. Some pointed out that President Macron had ordered the closure of several migrant camps in Paris just days earlier. British Labour MP David Lammy remarked, "Does a person really have to do something so extraordinary to stand a chance of becoming a citizen? I don't think that migrants should have to behave like superheroes before they are treated like human beings." Mamoudou's bravery was not just celebrated in France. Back home in Mali, he received a hero's welcome. President Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta personally invited Gassama to the presidential palace in Bamako, where he was showered with praise and national pride. But what happened to Mamoudou after the fame? Initially, his life seemed like a dream come true. He received accolades, media attention, and a steady job. However, the journey was far from over. Fame brought its own set of challenges. With the spotlight came immense pressure. Mamoudou faced scrutiny from every angle. The media attention was relentless, and expectations were sky high. Despite his heroic act, life in the limelight was not easy. He struggled with the weight of public expectations and the complexities of his new role. As of July 2018, Gassama was working as a firefighter in the Paris Fire Brigade. However, he was unable to continue his experience there, having not obtained the required college certificate and suffering from a pathology incompatible with the profession of firefighter. By 2021, 3 years after the rescue that made him famous, Mamoudou Gassama alternated between unemployment and precarious work, particularly in households. Considering himself poorly surrounded, he was unable to carry out several projects close to his heart, making a film, writing a book, and founding an association to raise awareness among young Malians of the dangers of migration via the Mediterranean. As of December 2023, married and father of 2 children, he believed that his life had become quiet. He was working as a security guard on a series of fixed-term contracts. He lived in Montreal in accommodation offered by the town hall. And what about the boy Mamoudou saved? The incident had a profound impact on his family. The boy's father, who had briefly left him unattended, faced legal consequences but remained eternally grateful to Mamoudou. The 37-year-old father was sentenced for leaving the child unattended in their 6th-floor apartment while he went shopping. The boy, just 4 at the time, was also put at risk because the father left the sliding door to the balcony open. Apart from a suspended sentence, the father was ordered to take a parenting course. The public prosecutor had asked for the father to be given a 6-month suspended sentence, noting that had Gassama not sprung into action, the child might now be dead. The father told the court that after spending the day at Disneyland Paris with his son on May 26th, he decided to pop out for provisions, leaving his son in front of the TV at his insistence. Expressing remorse, he admitted he had been gone longer than he intended, around an hour, because he was playing the popular Pokemon Go game on his phone. The child later told police he thought his father had gone back to Disneyland without him and decided to follow him. Finding the apartment door locked, he climbed over the balcony and fell before miraculously managing to grab the rail of a balcony on the 4th floor. Footage of the incident filmed by a bystander shows him dangling in midair, with a neighbor on the adjoining balcony desperately trying to hold on to him. The boy had already fallen 1 or 2 floors before somehow managing to grab hold of the 4th floor balcony. Gassama, then 22, scaled the building Spider-Man style and pulled him to safety. The young boy, now older, carries the memory of that life-saving moment, a testament to the bravery of one man. Today, Mamoudou Gassama continues to inspire many. Though the initial media frenzy has died down, his story remains a powerful narrative of courage, resilience, and the human spirit. He works tirelessly, contributing to his community and standing as a symbol of hope and heroism. Mamoudou's story reminds us that true heroes do not wear capes. They come from all walks of life, driven by the desire to make the world a better place. From a migrant seeking a new life to a hero celebrated worldwide, Mamoudou Gassama's journey is one for the ages. Mamoudou Gassama's story is not just one of courage and heroism. It is a reflection of the challenges, hopes, and dreams of millions of Africans who are striving for a better life in an uncertain world. As we look deeper into his journey, there are powerful lessons that resonate far beyond the headlines. These lessons are particularly significant for the African continent, where many still face struggles of migration, identity, and hope. This is the story of Mamoudou Gassama, the Spider-Man of France, but it is also the story of the African spirit, the quest for dignity, the pursuit of opportunity, and the desire for a brighter tomorrow. Let's learn from Mamoudou's life, the trials he overcame, and the triumphs he experienced. Lesson 1. The power of determination in the face of adversity. Mamoudou's journey began in Mali, a country known for its rich culture but also marked by economic hardship. From an early age, he faced adversity, with limited access to opportunities in a region where the odds were often stacked against him. Yet, despite the odds, Mamoudou believed in the possibility of something greater. Lesson 2. The importance of being prepared to seize opportunities. Mamoudou's defining moment came when he climbed that Parisian building to save a child. He did not wait for permission or second thoughts. He acted immediately, and his instinct to help was rewarded with worldwide fame and recognition. But this moment of heroism did not happen in a vacuum. Mamoudou had spent years surviving harsh conditions, navigating borders, and adapting to new cultures. His journey had shaped him into the man who would act without hesitation when the situation required it. Lesson 3. Embracing your identity and making it a source of strength. Mamoudou, a migrant from Mali, did not hide his identity. He embraced it with pride, even when others tried to pigeonhole him into stereotypes. His heroic act in Paris was not just a personal triumph, but a triumph for migrants everywhere. He showed the world that being an immigrant doesn't make you less worthy of respect or recognition. It can actually be a source of strength. For Africans, Mamoudou's story serves as a reminder that identity, whether defined by nationality, culture, or heritage, is not a hindrance but a source of strength. Lesson 4. The real meaning of heroism. Heroism isn't about fame or glory. It's about acting selflessly when the situation calls for it. Mamoudou didn't wait for the cameras to roll. He saw a person in need and immediately acted. In Africa, heroism can be found in everyday acts of kindness, leadership, and community building. Lesson 5. The double-edged sword of fame. Fame can be a fleeting thing, and for Mamoudou, it came with both rewards and challenges. While he received recognition, a job offer, and a newfound sense of purpose, fame also brought with it immense pressure. His every move was scrutinized, and the weight of public expectation became a heavy burden. The very spotlight that made him a hero also led to personal struggles. Thank you for watching. If you found this story inspiring, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories from around the world.